I talked to the homeless people because they said be careful how you entertain strangers. And most people that came off the street and they got their career together, they won't even let you know that they've been through it. They try to act brand new. It's a testimony. What you go through, it's for us to inspire somebody else.
Housing inflation is causing homelessness and the opioid crisis as well. I don't know if you notice it. I remember in the early 2000s, my studio apartment was $400 for rent. I still penny pinched every red cent. Now I sit and watch Americans get economically lynched. People on the side of the road set up in tents or sleeping on a bus stop bench. Man, it's intense. When I ain't have a place to stay, I had to pay to live in a drug rehab house on 24th and Broadway. I wasn't on drugs, ironically, and I did get a gig cause I was trying to live my life honestly. Working for Comtrans, driving the vans, picking up alcoholics or taking people to their appointments to get their prescription meds in their hands. In a land that gets hot as the Sahara sand. How I see it, the world will never be the same again. In this age of man, that's damn how I see it. You can bury your head in the sand and evade a plan to the end. How I see it, the evolution is tough as a ram, but we'll make it, my friend and my fam. How I see it, look at these guys and how things are ran. What do you say to them? Would you stand? How I see it. You're undercover, but you calling me brother. I don't trust you so easily. You say that I'm stubborn. They ain't got much substance in the raps they utter. It's like listening to a dying lawnmower sputter. Short-circuiting, no juice to make it work again. Dispensable like U.S. war veterans. Lost a limb overseas, came back with PTSD and a future to eat grocery lab-grown meat. But at least this time his soul contract's complete. Though he's out on the streets and people think he's a creep. They be rude and two-faced, always in these new days. The future on display can end in one of two ways. We raise our vibratory state, and the universe may respond by changing all of our fate. The dark side is always present. That's the balance in hermetic lessons. Opposition's needed for progression. How I see it, the world will never be the same again. In this age of man, that's damn how I see it. You can bury your head in the sand and evade a plan to the end. How I see it, the evolution is tough as a ram, but we'll make it, my friend and my fam. How I see it, look at these guys and how things are ran. What do you say to them? Would you stand? How I see it. Beautiful culture born out of necessity in an alternative way to settle your beefs. A microphone could be for war or peace, according to the electrical waves you release when you speak. The fact that you think you're the only rapper to be listened to makes you an egotistical tool for the beast. And you wonder why the community's falling to pieces, cause delusional dudes are hogging the frequency, clogging it up with bars that rarely display sentimental heart, but throw away art to top social media charts. My words paint pictures like graffiti art. Close your eyes then listen to me in the dark. You talk at the audience instead of talking to them. That's why you can't relate to a society in ruin. Get a clue or remain clueless. You first have to love hip-hop before you make the choice to do it. 7. Work again.